What's up, everybody? It is your girl JBS, and today I wanted to talk about my hopes, my fears, my thoughts with this weight loss journey that I'm hoping to undergo and get rolling on me first. I don't really have anybody in my life that I feel that I can talk to about this or who would understand. So I figured I would put this out here for all of you, and maybe I can get some feedback or, see if there's people who are having the same feelings, same thoughts, I don't know. So, why I want to get the surgery. I went through some stuff when I was younger. I'm not going to get into it and what it was, but I started gaining weight, one, to protect myself, and two, because I never thought I was worth taking care of myself. And now that I have kids, I really want to be a good role model for them and be the kind of mother that my mother wasn't for me. But it's really hard being overweight and not being able to keep up with my kids, run around, play. And I feel like they're being punished, as well as myself. I'm definitely punishing myself for things that aren't in anybody's control. And I need to take control of my life back and not let past issues continue to victimize me. Does that make sense? My fears, however, is there's a lot of fears. One, you get more attention when you're skinny. I know that from first-hand experience. And I'm worried about my husband and how he's going to perceive me. One, because there definitely will be excess skin, and he's always, talking about stretch marks and all that stuff, and so having excess skin is another issue in itself, and so I'm not quite sure if he's going to accept me for it, or look at me different for it, and he may or he may not, I don't know. The other thing is, he and I have been together for 6 years, and I've been overweight the whole time. And I know one of his fears is that I'm going to lose weight and not want to be with him or want to search for attention from other people. I don't know. Be more confident. But I'm a pretty confident person, just not all the time with him. That's a whole nother story in itself. Yeah. So that's one of my big fears, the excess skin, how people are going to treat me, how my husband's going to treat me. I think my kids will be excited for me because I'll be able to do a lot more with them. Not that I don't do anything with them now, but I just really feel like I'll be able to do more. But I'm also excited. I'm excited to take this journey, and I'm excited to not have this weight to remind myself of, everything from the past, and really feel like, I deserve to be overweight, or I don't know, because I don't really think I deserve to be overweight. I just think part of it's like a safety blanket for me, and the other part of it is just, it's hard for me to let go, and it's just really hard for me to consistently lose weight too, because of the food aspect of it, and just never feeling full and being able to just eat and eat and then by the time you are full, you've overeaten so much. So I really think with this idea of surgery that I want to go the route of gastric bypass. I've been doing I know lap band for sure is not for me. The gastric sleeve, I thought about it, and there's definitely pros and cons to it. Oh, hold on. Light went off in my work. There we go. Sorry about that. But I really like the idea of the dumping syndrome, which I know sounds ridiculous. But I feel like that's going to be something that's going to help me stay away from unhealthy foods. I also like the idea of not being able to eat as much and learning those hunger cues, whereas gastric sleeve, from the research I've done and the videos I've watched and articles I've read, you don't have that I'm hungry feeling. And I really want to learn how to live normally and be like the rest of the world, where they eat and they feel full, and then they're hungry and they learn that there's body cues, and they learn the appropriate times to eat. And myself, I want to be able to say, hey, I'm feeling hungry, and eat and be like, wow, I'm really full. And then, a few hours down the road, I'm hungry again, versus I'm just never hungry and don't have those body cues. Does that make sense? I guess to me it just seems like that would be more of a normal feeling in how the rest of the world relates to food. And I really want to learn how to relate in a positive way with food, not the way that I have been. So there's just a little bit of thoughts. I can't wait for May 1st to get here and just, call Optum and say, hey, I'm interested in weight loss surgery, and going through that phone screening, and then being told if I'm a candidate or not, which I'm pretty sure I am. Reading everything on the websites and reading through my health insurance. I have United Healthcare, Choice Plus, I think it's called. And I definitely meet the criteria there. So yeah. I know I have a coworker who has the same insurance that I will be getting and went through weight loss surgery. And it took from start to finish about 3 months for her, from her first call to Optum to the day of her surgery. About 3 months. She said she could have done it quicker, but she dragged her feet a little bit, getting to all of her appointments. I did call Optum just a little bit to see if I could get anything out of them, and I can't remember everything fully that they said, but I think it was the only criteria is that I had to have the BMI over 40 or the 30 BMI of 35 with two comorbid issues, which I definitely have a BMI over 40. And then I believe it was I just needed to provide 5 years of proof that I've been overweight, so a weight record from a doctor's office or something like that, which on Monday, tomorrow, I plan to try to get that together so that I'm ready to go with that, which hopefully shouldn't be too difficult. And I think that's it. I know they said there's no psycheval, and I think she said there's no diet needed. I know that my friend said she just had to go get some tests. She had to do a sleep apnea test and blood work and EKG, I think. Maybe talk to a nutritionist. I can't remember, but it didn't sound like, I definitely know she didn't have to do a 6-month weight program or lose 5% or any of these other things that I've heard and read from other sources. So I'm not quite sure. I might call them again tomorrow just to find out 100% so I'm prepared for what I need to do. And hopefully I can get my journey started and I don't know, just hit the ground running, I guess, is my hope on May 1st. Normally I do a lot of research on things and research, and then I make a decision, and then once my mind is like, okay, I really want to do this, I hit the ground running with it, and just, I go with it. So I feel prepared. I feel like I've done enough research. I feel like I know the ins and outs, the pros and cons, the risks, and I know that I need this in my life for my family and for myself, and I'm really ready. I'm ready to do this despite my fears. I can't let my fears hold me back anymore. So, I feel like I'm rambling. Hopefully this, lets you know a little bit more about me and my thoughts. If you all have any questions, or even if you have advice, or I don't know. I kind of know what I'm looking for by doing this, but I really don't, so I'm hoping that I find my path in the YouTube world, slowly and steadily, and yeah. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like my video, and I will see you all in my next video, and I hope you all are having a great day. Bye.